History Lens channel is here. Welcome. In this video we'll show you 60 rare and astonishing historical photos that will blow your mind. Stay with us and don't forget to subscribe. Che Guevara and Fidel Castro fishing, 1960. Into the Jaws of Death by Robert F. Sargent, 1944. Charlie Chaplin, at the age of 27, 1916. Circus hippo pulling a cart, 1924. Last prisoners of Alcatraz leaving, 1963. The United States ship Galena, 1862, showing battle damage. Harrow schoolboys at the Eton-Harrow cricket match, London, 1937. The Gadget, the first atomic bomb, 1945. Coal miners in Belgium, crammed into a coal mine elevator, coming up after a day of work, circa 1900. Unknown man during the Depression, circa 1932. Mugshots of two men imprisoned for having intercourse with each other. Stockholm, Sweden, in 1997. With her brother on her back, a war-weary Korean girl tiredly trudges by a stalled M-26 tank at Haeungju, Korea. 1951, 9/6. Human zoos existed. These photos taken in 1904, where U.S. government imported 1,300 indigenous Filipinos from different tribes to display at the St. Louis Exposition in 1904. Helen, an American Indian telephone and switchboard operator, Montana, 1925. Portrait of cotton mill workers in Georgia, U.S., 1909. Couple on the New York City subway, 1980. In 1938, grandfather, first from right, and grandmother, fourth from left, with their family. The smiling little girl, Second from left is my mother. Now she is 80. Saying farewell to departing troops at New York's Penn Station, April 1943. Three lovely ladies embrace their military beaux, 1940 seconds. Cary Grant stops in London on his way home to Bristol to visit his mother, 1946. (1950 Greasers). The 3,000 men who helped construct the 810 feet, 246 m, high Chase Manhattan Bank pose for a photo near the end of the constructional work. New York City, USA 1964. Two young children sitting in the streets of one of the worst slums in London. England, 1903. Young people dancing to jazz music at the Storyville Club. Copenhagen, Denmark, 1952. Photo by Helmer Lund Hansen. Tourist and his car at the edge of the Grand Canyon, Arizona, USA, 1914. The Black Gate. The spire of St. Nicholas Cathedral and the Dog Leap Stairs in Newcastle, England, 1889. Photo by Liddell Sawyer. American soldier shows off the helmet that saved his life during the Vietnam War. KYT 1969. The control room of the German World War I submarine Samub 110, 1019 tamed. Students gathered for Class Day at Vassar College in the spring of 1895. New York, USA. Soviet dancers and gymnasts during a rehearsal for the opening ceremonies of the 1980 Moscow Summer Olympic Games. Moscow, USSR, July 17, 1980. Two little kids dancing on the streets of New York City, circa 1940. The Microsoft staff, 1978. Marilyn Monroe attends the premiere of the film Cat on a Hot Tin Roof, 1955. Young women sitting at the bar, Cuba 1950 seconds. Young couple in love, 1019 20 seconds. Children watch as their neighborhood is bombed in Minsk, Belarus. The bombing was part of Operation Barbarossa, June 1941. A motorhome in 1922. Photo taken in front of the Colosseum, 1897. Members of the first ever female basketball team in 1902. Pacific Southwest Airlines flight attendants, circa the 1970 seconds. Pacific Southwest Airlines flight attendants, circa the 1970 seconds. A police officer issuing a woman a ticket for wearing a bikini on an Italian beach, 1957. Stunning photos show the fashion and style trends of 1940 seconds. Muhammad Ali vs. Sonny Liston, Neil Leffer, 1965. Child running in the park, New York City, Diane Arbus, 1959. Back in 1956, a Pan Am plane was needed to transport a 5-megabyte hard drive. A priest praying over the victims of the Titanic Team 1990. To promote Liberty bonds, Douglas Fairbanks Jr. holds up Charlie Chaplin at Wall Street, 1918. To study facial muscles, neurologist Duchenne de Boulogne electrocuted a man's face, 1862. Pacific Coast Highway near Topanga Canyon, 1920s. A mother and her daughter falling from a fire escape, 1975. The shells from an Allied creeping bombardment on German lines, 1916. Futuristic baby stroller, West Germany, 1950 seconds. Ladies Scottish Climbing Club, Scotland, 1019-8. A simple 1950 seconds kitchen. Drug lord Pablo Escobar on vacation, 1981. A game of marbles, 1905. British POWs after their release from Japanese captivity in Singapore, 1945. Artist George Grosz dressed as a reaper, 1919. The grotesque sight of a headless woman performing in a Coney Island sideshow in 1945.